So tell me your name and company.
My name is Paul Wilmington, and I'm CEO and Chief Bottle Washer at Canvas Worldwide.
So what brings you to Cannes?
Say that again.
What brings you to Cannes?
Oh my God, what brings me to Cannes? I think enrichment, to see the changes in the industry, to hear the discourse around what's happening in our industry, thought leaders, marketeers, big platforms, media companies. Obviously the creativity, it all comes back to creativity, but the redefinition of creativity. In the old days, I was very lucky enough to come and pitch Cannes to say media's the new creative, and I was the first non-creative jury chair when they created the first non-creative competition. And obviously, over 20 years later, they have now categories that are about purpose, titanium lions, they have, a glass lion, they have, such diversity of the definition of creativity. And of course, last but not least, networking, but I put that last rather than first.
Excellent. So what have you learned this year at Cannes?
I've learned not to take all the prognosticators about AI's going to kill all our jobs, everything else. I think it is, we as an industry have a habit of obviously leaning in. Last year, everyone was talking about Web3. This year, year before that, we were talking about blockchain. And obviously AI is going to have a profound impact on our industry. And I think it's, you have to dive in. I find the prognosticators mostly are actually just hot air. And I think what you have to do is you have to lean in, you have to embrace it. So AI is obviously a huge topic, the impact on obviously all of our aspects of the ecosystem. And, so that's one of the topics. I definitely think creativity, the redefinition of creativity. I judged multiple, I've been on the Titanium jury, the Cyber, the Media Lion, so I always take an interest. With the hoopla that's going on, people forget that really the core of this is the palette and actually the redefinition of and juries and the discussion and discourse around the industry. And of course, maybe one or two glasses of rosé.
Excellent. And what has been your experience here at Brand Innovators Beach?
It was fantastic. Mark and the team at Brand Innovators are innovators, and it's obviously says it on the brand. And yes, I think the discussion you brought around your content series has been fantastic. Really honoured to be on the content side of it today. But also I think how you marry, I was going to say it actually, partnership's really critical, and I feel like we don't do anything without a really kind of complex ecosystem of partners. I mean, obviously on stage there was obviously the agency and the brand, but all our partners, whether it be technology, data, research, platforms, media, creative at large. So, I think you've created a great hotbed of partnership. Yeah?
That's perfect.